Hey everyone. So I'm coming on here just because I wanted to share my MCAT experience, and I've been watching a lot of videos about people showing off how they studied and kind of their feelings up to getting their scores. So I'm very nervous. Right now we're in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic and things are just tough anyways, but luckily my scores are going to be expedited because coronavirus has kind of messed with so many test dates. So instead of waiting a full month like a lot of people are having to, I'm actually going to get my scores after 2 weeks. So I guess in a way I'm lucky for that. But yeah, so I took the MCAT January 16th of 2021. I'm currently a senior in college, so it's a little late. Well, not late, but I guess later than a lot of traditional pre-med students would take it. A lot of people take it their junior year, but my degree is a bit different, so I'm taking it my senior year, and I'm really nervous. I keep watching all these MCAT reaction videos because it kind of makes me feel better, it calms my nerves a bit, and I see a lot of people getting good scores, but I also see videos of people not getting the scores that they want, and I guess I just want to record my feelings about it before I see my scores. It is Friday and I get my scores Tuesday, so I'm very close to seeing how I did, but I guess I'll just share my feelings about it. So I guess with regards to my feelings about my actual scores, so out of the 4 sections, I did not feel very good about 2 of them, honestly. With the general chemistry and physics section, that was the first section. And as soon as I opened the test, there was I guess a topic that I just really wasn't that familiar with, and instantly I was just feeling the sense of dread, just because I did read all of those Kaplan books and this topic was not on there. It just wasn't. So yeah, immediately it wasn't very familiar, so I just kind of skimmed over the topic and just kind of picked some things that looked like they might be right and flagged them, of course, and moved on. And so I guess the rest of the Chem Phys wasn't too bad, but just that initial feeling of, oh wow, we're already starting off with a topic I don't really know much about. It just didn't feel very good. But I guess we will see. It's actually not the subject that I felt the worst about, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, let's see. Cars was just kind of okay. Then the biochem took me by a complete surprise. Honestly, at one point, I just had to shut down my emotions, and I was like, I literally can't feel anything or else I'm not gonna be able to finish this. So I just turned off my emotions and just powered through it. At one point I thought, Jesus, take the wheel. So again, just not feeling very confident on that. I know if I need to take the exam again, that instead of just reading the books and taking these practice tests, I'm probably going to try to take the AAMC practice tests. I wish I'd done that before, but honestly, I just wasn't thinking about it. So yeah, in the future, that's probably what I would do. And that's also what I would just recommend to anyone looking for advice on, what to use to study. Because overall, the books for Kaplan were pretty good. I think though, instead of putting priority on all the books, I would try to take more practice tests, especially those AAMC ones. But yeah, so anyways, and then the psychology, sociology section I thought was pretty easy. Like from taking the Kaplan practice exams, I thought it was like a cakewalk, a walk in the park. So yeah, I felt pretty good about that one, but the psych soc is really the only one I felt just like, wow, I crushed it. And I'm actually really, I guess, excited to see what the outcome is, because I mean, if I actually score a lot better than these predictions, I want to be able to share all that with you all and show you that just because you feel bad about an exam doesn't mean that you actually did bad. But on the other hand, if I make below my minimum prediction, then, I can come on here and say what I would do again and what I would do differently. And hopefully, if I don't get the score that I want, I can kind of show you all like the do's and don'ts, and show you that like if you persevere, then you can get the score you want. But again, I'm going to speak into existence that I made a good enough MCAT score to apply with and get in with. And so yeah. Okay, so I just got done with my class and I checked and it says that my scores are ready. Okay, I'm so nervous. And I told myself I wasn't gonna check until later in the day, but it's about 11 now. I don't have work for an hour and a half, so if it's bad, hopefully I can just cry it out before work. I don't know. But okay. Roxanne says hi. All right, let's go. Hey everyone, so I'm in the library, so I'm trying to be quiet, but it's March 7th. This is the first practice test I've taken since my first MCAT exam. My first MCAT exam, I actually made a 505, so I'm trying to improve that. And on this practice test, it was the AAMC sample test, and so they didn't give me like the scaled score, just kind of like how many questions I got correct out of the total. And so I entered my numbers of questions correct into a converter, and it told me a 513. So that's pretty good considering it's an AAMC practice test. So I guess I'll update you next time. Hello everyone, so I am checking in. It is April 30th, so I have less than a month until my next MCAT. And I have actually forgotten to update you guys. So I've taken 2 more practice tests and failed to like record my reactions to those. But I think the last time I talked to you, it was the sample MCAT where it didn't give you a weighted score. It just kind of gave you raw scores. But since then, I took the first practice test and I scored a 507. And then the second practice test, I scored a 509. So, you know, it was kind of weird. That projected 513, 507, 509. Who knows? Hopefully though, I don't know, if the weighted ones are accurate, then it looks like I'm on an upward trend. So that's pretty good so far. But I fell behind by about a week on my MCAT studying because I have been wrapping up college. I just turned in my last college assignment yesterday. So yeah, feels pretty good, but I just thought I would check in with you guys. And next time I take a practice MCAT, I will remember to record. All right. Hey guys, so I just did the sample test from the AAMC, number like 4 or something, which was kind of crazy, not gonna lie. If you guys have taken it, you know exactly what I'm talking about, especially that one phys chem passage where like the person had a string and a ball and a pendulum on a train that was going however many miles per hour. It was insane. Anyways, but this time I made a 507, so I'm not in love with that, obviously, because I made a 509 last time. But to be fair, I just graduated this last weekend. Like, I took a couple of days off, so maybe I'm just a little rusty. I don't know. We'll see. I have one last practice test, and my actual second MCAT is next Thursday. I'll update you then. Dear God, it's me, Julia. I just took my last practice test, the AAMC practice test 4, and I got a freaking 506. I just feel like the harder I try, the worse I do. Oh God. But my test is less than a week away. So I guess in the meantime, I'm just gonna learn from what I missed and try to do better. And we'll see what happens. I guess the next time you see me, it'll be test day. Let's go round 2. Hey everyone, so I'm outside of the MCAT testing center and it is 2:20. My test starts at 3. I think it's supposed to go till about 10. It probably won't last exactly that long, but the next time you'll see me, it will be dark. I'll let you know how I'm feeling after, I guess. Right now I'm feeling pretty optimistic. You know, my flashcards went well this morning. I did a couple of practice passages. They went well, so, you know, whatever happens today happens, and I'm just gonna go in with a good attitude and remind myself that I worked really hard up to this point. And yeah, see you in a few. Okay, so now as you can see, it is like 9:45 at night, and after my second MCAT. So the phys-chem felt kind of like phys-chem always does. Y'all know how it is. It just kind of felt all right. Like, I wasn't really sure about a few. I wasn't really concretely for sure about any, but you know. But usually my phys-chem is like pretty good, so I'm not gonna stress about that. Cars, I think, went really well. Cars is usually kind of my strong suit, well, with the phys-chem. Then biology felt great. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Y'all know how that goes, but it feels really good, so I'm happy about that. And honestly, my psych-soc kind of feels like the most iffy, just because, like, even after like half a year of studying, like watching all the Khan Academy videos, like reading the transcripts, I still freaking saw stuff that I'd never heard of before. But that, I feel like that happens on every MCAT, so like I shouldn't beat myself up. It is what it is. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to my next MCAT score. I am hoping that it will be higher than my last. I'm like pretty sure it will be, but you know, I'm gonna edit a clown face on this video if it isn't. So there we go. Regardless, I'm still gonna make my application, and I will check in with you guys once my score comes in on June 22nd. So this next month is going to be awesome. All right, see y'all then. Hey everyone. So my new MCAT score comes out tomorrow, and I'm really nervous. Just what if it's like the same score, or what if it's only like a point or two higher? I mean, I guess a point or two is still better than nothing, but I don't know. I think I'll be kind of disappointed. Well, I think I'll be very disappointed if it's not like significantly higher, you know? Just because I spent so much longer the second time, and I took, you know, the official test and everything. But anyways, so that's making me nervous. All right, I will check in with you guys tomorrow when I'm opening my score. See you guys then. Okay, everyone, it's time. Oh my god! I made a 513! Y'all, I am not messing with you right now. 513. Oh my god. Guys, I could not be more proud of myself right now. T the P, trust the process.